Hello, and welcome on in on this Thursday evening. If you're watching live, if you're watching later on YouTube, hello. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Remember to stay hydrated, eat some food, get some rest, take care of yourself the best that you can. We are back after an eventful first day of the trial, in which we solved one crime, not the murder, but a separate crime that, although there is still actually an outstanding crime we haven't figured out yet, which is the hit and run on Phoenix. But so hopefully day 2 of the investigation will be more normal. Hopefully we're back to our more normal Ace Attorney fare of murderers instead of just plain creeps. We'll see how that goes. But as always, I hope you are having a wonderful night or a wonderful day wherever it is that you may be in the world. And without a further ado, let's jump right back in. Yes. June 16th, 2:23 p.m. Write Anything Agency. What a train wreck that was. Glad we made it out of the trial alive. Really? I had fun. And Waki made it through the day too. Everyone was too obsessed with undergarments to bother with the real case. But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. Oh boy. You should come, Polly. Yeah. The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance. Hi folks, I'll be here all week. That's about enough of him. Hello? Miss Tiala. Thank you for today. The trial went well. Oh, right. No problem. Do you think Waki will be okay? Well, I think you might be the murderer, so yeah, probably. Well, he's not guilty yet. Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month. Oh, congratulations. Oh, way to put the pressure on a guy. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Well, start talking. Are you sure about marrying the Kitaki family? I'm fine with it, and I love Waki with all my heart. Aw, that's so sweet. So it doesn't bother you that you'll be, married to the mob? I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Waki first meet anyway? Good question. Miss Tiala doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections. We met at my old job, actually. Aw, office romance. She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she? Did you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business? Really? Mr. Kitaki wants to quit being a gangster? He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks. I wonder if this explains that apron. Yeah, maybe. Gonna set up a noodle shop? Maybe. I can't imagine Waki going along with that. He's highly motivated, isn't he? That's not the word I would have used. He said, I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at the age when boys want to make a mark on the world. That's not the way I would have put it. His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profits. The Kitaki family's been making a killing recently. Again, not the way I would have put it. But Wonky says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap. You've even got the ever-classic what about the family business thing going. Usually it's the father worried about tradition. Can I ask you a question about Waki? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus. Apparently, yes. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. Must have myoped something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I gotta go in and get another doc to patch me up again. Yes, it sounded horrible. Waki's always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid. I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved. Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it. I'd like to know a little bit more about this operation. I think it's time to pay the Maractus Clinic a visit. I should be getting home now. Waki's in your hands, Mr. Justice. Right. Leave it to me. Apollo, I think you're only making her more nervous. Sorry. I'm new at this, okay? It's all right. I believe in you. All right. Kitaki Mansion, Eldune's house. Well, let's go to Eldune's house, I guess, first. And then, Maractus Clinic. Can I go? No, I can't. Interesting. Okay, this is not where we were supposed to go, apparently. Or maybe I need to look over. But no. Nothing looks new here. Okay. I guess maybe let's try going to the Kitaki Mansion? Nope. Okay. People Park. Okay. Interesting. Maybe there is something I need to examine somewhere? Interesting. Maybe I need to go to the detention center. Oh, we're still fighting. And the police officer on guard by the gate is yawning. It's not too late, Mr. Officer. I saw you. Okay. Can I take these yet, actually? Now that we have the mirror. Where I found the mirror? Wasn't there something else in here? Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident. They're connected. Let's pick them up. It's so weird that you could only choose one. Instead of just like having another place that you found them. Okay. Okay, that's probably important. Oh, look at that. There you go. Bottom's covered with paint, huh? What's this weird shape here? It's like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. So the outline was left when the leaf was removed. I got paint on my hand. Apollo. So you tried to wipe your hand on my cape? Interesting. Okay. So do we need to try to find a leaf? Interesting. Okay. Let's go back into People Park and see if there's a leaf that's yellow. There are leaves. Blue plastic tarps. They're apparently put here to preserve the crime scene. No clues here. Okay. So this is the type of leaf, but we don't see anything else. Okay. Let's go back to Eldune's house real quick. Look around, see if I see anything. No, I don't see anything here. Okay. So I guess we'll move back here. It's interesting to just have had nothing. So I guess detention center? Alright, we got dates. Yep. That's the right way. June 16th, detention center visitors room. Looks like Walkie's out for questioning. I really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later. Excuse me. Yes? The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir. The other? Ah, you mean the snatcher. Wesley Stickler, so they arrested him too. Alright, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. I hope we don't regret this. He's a valuable witness. It's a bit precious, I'll give him that. Please keep this brief, if you would. I'm quite busy. Oh boy. I thought we were done with you when you got arrested. I needed to finish this paper. It's you! Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you. Very well, as long as they are few. Nothing would make me happier, believe me. Alright. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole... Wait, I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night I obtained a pair, it's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it, nothing more. You wanted to know the trick, right? You're here too? Oh, great Trucy, teach me. I must know the secret of my very existence hangs in the balance. Please make me your apprentice. Apollo, help! I don't know, I think you'd make a great, lovely assistant. Don't say that, Apollo. Alright, let's actually talk about what you witnessed. Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time? Why not, though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night. Of this I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol or something like that at the victim. Probably a knife. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two, let's resolve this like gentlemen." And the next moment a shot was fired. And this is all true, really. They are gone, my innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie? I can't think of anything you'd want to hide more than that, true. Sounds like Walkie was at the scene of the crime after all. Oh, I wish it weren't so. Do I have anything that I can do? Well, these slippers, huh? Anything about these? Fine, ignore my evidence, see if I care. I thought, let's not go there. We have that, we have that. We have this. Okay, I want to see if we have any evidence that I can relate to him. Alright, let's go to the phone. Nope, alright. I guess now we can move on? Let's talk, and then we'll go other places.
If everything that he said was true, it doesn't put Waki in a very good position, does it? He was at the scene of the crime, that's pretty clear. There's gotta be a different angle on this. Well, let's get investigating. No time like the present. So, any leads? One moment. Shazam! Alakazam! Oh, evidence keeps flying out of nowhere. Ta-da, that's all. Neat, huh? Yeah, real neat.
Okay. So you want me to dust the cell phone for prints? I don't know that I can use... Can I use this thing on things that I don't know? Do we have controls? No. Okay. That would be too simple. Alright. Well, let's keep moving then. Guess we can go back to the Kataki mansion and see. Alright, we're finally going somewhere.
Yipes, she's back. Hey, you two, over here. Us? You little plum, what's up? I think all this gangstery is a negative influence on Trucy. I heard you retrieved my bloomers. Well, I was just doing... A man speaks clearly and he takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you? Yes, sorry, I caught him. You're cute when you're nervous, Polly. I'll deal with you later. But enough about bloomers. What about my son, Waki? Waki, well, he's, clearly. Yes, ma'am. That's why I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here. He's really everything you'd expect in a boss's son. I'm gonna be a gangster dude. And life does have an appeal for that age, particularly for boys. Oh, don't look at me like that. He was shot in a turf war about half a year ago. Yes, we heard the story from Waki. But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol, then he couldn't have shot anyone. What? He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know, I'm his mom.
Her words do have a certain weight to them.
Hopefully, when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences.
The boss? You mean Waki's father? They didn't seem to be on the best terms, did they?
It's true. One of our pistols is missing.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
So the murder weapon was from the mansion? We kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining guns these days. None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss, myself, and Waki could have taken it.
Okay.
I see. I'm
sure the cops will continue thromping all over the mansion because of this case. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change. She doesn't seem too concerned, at least. Yeah, Walkie's fiance. They're getting married next month, correct? I suppose she's been staying over lately. You don't look too happy about that, little plum. How'd you guess? Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her? Walkie brought her home one day. Says she wants to tie the knot. I can see why, she's so pretty. Oh, she's pretty enough, but you know... Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in the business too long, and you start to only see darkness in people.
No, I think that's probably accurate.
You get a nose for it. A nose for people. A nose for trouble. I wonder what the problem is. It's like a gangster's only version of female intuition.
Yeah, except that's probably accurate in this case.
The boss may act tough, but that boy means the world to him. But Walkie seems, well... It seems like he's against his father's position. It's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. Trying to cut our ties to the shadier side of the street and do more on the up and up. Walkie isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true. But why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills? It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is.
Oh?
I see. Something must be up.
Yeah.
Let's see things the way the boss sees them someday.
Interesting. Okay. Do I have anything that would be worth showing? Probably not. You know what this cell phone is?
Sorry, kid, I got no idea what you're talking about.
Fair enough. Slippers? No, okay. Let's move into People's Park now. Nope, okay. Nothing here. Not the next step. I guess let's go to Eldune's house. See if our friend is here.
Hey, it's Mr. Eldune. Oh, Mr. Eldune. What's wrong? So you found my stand. That's why I'm here to thank you. But now it's a crime scene and they won't let me have it back. It's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go.
I see.
How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy doll.
Even in death.
Even in death, he's after my neck, I'll tell ya. Can't even cook an honest noodle.
He?
Even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Maractus? I can tell ya. It's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier.
Remind me never to eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood.
At stand for generations, it's served up the very best noodles us Eldunes can make. Tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand, it's history, I tell ya.
Watch what you say here, it might become true.
It's a great story, Mr. Eldune. A single stand passed down from generation to generation. Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it. That's right, you said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it? Good memory, Trucy doll. I was a go-getter back in my day.
Oh yeah?
But my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune. Mr. Eldune, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef? That old noodles die, that's what I say. Starting to get the idea of what he did anyway.
You a doctor?
Stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles.
Did he get another doctor to patch him up, maybe?
Now I don't even have that.
And suddenly, the wheel of suspects turns. And there's another suspect in the eyes. So who is it? The potentially power-grabbing, young, soon-to-be mob heiress? Or perhaps an ex-doctor turned noodle salesman?
Mr. Eldoon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maractus Clinic?
Hey?
I couldn't help but sense enmity there.
Enmity, I hate him. Or hated him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud.
Excuse me?
The only doctor at the clinic, you know, pretty impressive, eh? Tell you the secret to his success, the mob.
You mean the Katanki family?
Always having one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Maractus just saw a chance for some business. So he started giving the Katanki family a good deal.
A deal?
Every 5th operation for free. Stole the idea from my pops when free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say.
Did a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance companies?
Oh, no doubt it's illegal. But it got him in good with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town. Leaving me here in the dark. My neck in soupy noodles.
Yeah, I figured out Mr. Eldoon's former occupation.
Is the noodle guy the killer? Maybe.
Get her to ask, Apollo. Mr. Eldoon, or should I say Dr. Eldoon.
Figured it out, did ya? That's right, I was a doctor, a surgeon. Till the year before last.
So Mr. Maractus was your rival?
Oh no. Hold on. Pause. Timeout. Does that mean... year before last... Right, why was he doing that? Was it actually Dr. Maractus that did it? That did the botched surgery? Or was it Eldoon that did the botched surgery? Hence why he was trying to kill someone with a noodle stand. Was Maractus actually the intended victim?
So Mr. Maractus was your rival?
I like those onions they put in the soup broth.
Yeah, kind of.
You take a spoon, you drink some broth. Those onions will find their way in there. For people who like them, why, that's just fine. People who hate them, I hate onions. Hate them. Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way of the good-tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was, an onion. Onion boy, that's what I called him.
So, you weren't exactly friends?
I mean, pal Maractus. Ever since preschool, we were getting in each other's faces. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. And he'd do it better than me, just blow right past without so much as a howdy.
I see.
That's right. I was a surgeon long before he was, you know.
And that no
Good onion boy comes along.
Altrucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect. Why would you say that out loud?
Can you read this? Metallic object. This was just the checkup. Okay. We don't actually have... This just says metallic object. It doesn't actually say bullet, which is interesting.
Don't say that.
Right.
Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal, didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings.
No, it's fine.
By way of apology, ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by.
Huh?
You're investigating Maractus, aren't you?
Yeah? Oh, I get it. Palmaractus is malpractice. Okay. I get the name now.
Well, you want to know about a doctor, so you ask a doctor, that's all I'm saying. Just think of me if you need something, Trucy doll.
Right, thanks, Mr. Eldoon. I guess the time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. Alright, well, let's see where else we can move then. Anything in here? No. Yeah, there's nothing really here. Well, I guess I can examine and look around, but no, there's nothing here. Okay. Anything else we can talk about? No, not yet. Alright. Let's go back here for now. Now let's move to the People's Park. Nope, there's nothing here. What if I need to present him with something? We can go back here, and then we can go to the detention center. Yep. Pass some time. I was hoping to meet with my client.
Well, you can talk, he's just finished questioning. I'll bring him out.
Great, finally.
Yo, sup, my little imposter?
Yeah, what did you call me?
Yazam, it's you.
Sorry, G, thought you were Alita.
Huh?
My little imposter sure is a strange nickname.
It sure is.
It's a cling thing. You wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster. Like poster girl, eh?
Yeah, no, you didn't. You did not.
To drop part of that, why not drop poster and just call her girl?
She's much more than that, G. She's like an angel, a fallen angel. So, what can I do you for?
You don't look so chipper today, Waki. Worried about your, heart condition, maybe?
That was the wackest thing of all. Taking exams and all that, better to die young than fade away, Bezoy.
A relief to hear.
Well, that's a relief.
Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable to him, you know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, you go get Alita for me. You're my lawyer, aren't you?
Lawyer, not gopher.
So I hear you're to be married next month.
Straight up, we poured the nuptial 40 out on the stoop. Alita, oh, Snapple Cake, she's so fine.
I think he's smitten with her in his own weird way. I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Tiana, but she was very vague.
Well, I mean, if she wouldn't tell you, I best hold my tongue, you feel me?
What?
Man, what's past is past, she knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there, you feel me?
My Alita, she's down with that all the way. So both of them are numb about their past.
That's an interesting fact. Okay.
Do you think you could tell us what happened with you and Pal Maractus?
There's something you should know. The Kitakis are having what you might call a feud with the Rivales family. It's about 6 months back. I think I went to Rivales' turf packing a knife, right? And you were shot. Coldest thing I've ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. And it's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kitaki family, you know that?
So you were taken to the Maractus clinic then?
You should see their faces when they wheeled me in. Can't just let the boss's son die, you know.
I'd hate to have been in the doctor's shoes. Mr. Kitaki's scary enough when he's not angry. But the bullet that hit you, it was never removed. It's still threatening his life.
That doctor, he did it on purpose. The Rivales paid him off, I'm sure of it.
I need to hear more about the night of the murder, that much is clear.
If the family is a G thing, it's about being a man. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I'm not up on my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is.
My old man, he's gone soft. As the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money.
Isn't that a good thing?
Man, there ain't no soul in making money.
Not entirely wrong about that.
Better live fast and die young, for shizzle.
What is this dialogue?
Wait till I run the yard, and everyone will know what time it is. That's right, OG time all the time. Represent!
Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys? I don't think that's what OG means, Trucy.
Yeah, whatever. Alita, man, Alita.
I've seen these, maybe? No.
About these weapons, the pistol and the knife.
They belong to the family. I snuck him out that night.
You snuck the pistol out?
So the killer, Mr. Stickler, says he saw that night was...
Guess it was me. I was there after all.
No, you're sweating, bud.
We're finished. Yo, Waki. Do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night?
Heh. You don't beat around the bush, do ya? I like your style, shorty.
That worked.
Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask for a while now. That is did you do it? Did you shoot him?
I don't know.
Huh?
The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet by my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family stash. I figured to give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine.
Oh, I don't like where this is going. But you were carrying a knife, weren't you?
Oh, that? Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him in the park and he's dragging this noodle stand behind him.
Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, in the movies? You value your life, you'll bring the stand?
Shorty, you're more whacked than I am, and that's saying something.
But I was serious.
The thing is, I don't remember what happened next at all too well.
You don't remember?
The way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else there that night, I guess it probably was me who did him in, you know what I'm saying?
Great. Cool.
Okay. Interesting. He doesn't remember. Anything still? No. Okay, he doesn't care about the report right now. I wonder if I can show that to Eldoon. Since he is a doctor.
Alright, for now, let's move on. Some place I haven't gone is back to see Phoenix, so I should probably do that at some point. Can I present this to you? No. Okay. Let's move into... No, we still can't do anything here. Can I present you with this report?
Alright, Sonny boy, my interest is for my standard personal house.
Okay, so you don't care. What about these? You don't care. Gun. You don't care. Okay, I wonder if I can show that to him.
Alright, Sonny, when you're bringing my stand home. I'm ready. Can't you see I'm ready?
Yes, until that stand's back home.
I guess until this case not closed, you hear me?
I'll avoid talking about his stand in the future. Anything about this? No, you don't care about anything else, huh? Alright. Worth a shot. Okay. Let's go to the Hickfield Clinic then, maybe, and see if there's anything. There's not anything to do here. Cool. So maybe I'm missing something that I was supposed to do there. Alright, let's go back to the detention center then. Can I present him with this?
Yeah, whatever.
Nope. Okay. Doesn't care about that. Doesn't care about the cart. Doesn't care about the knife. Okay, that's still the weapon. So if you do any of the weapons, he does this. Can I talk to him afterwards? Is there? Nope, there's not another option there. Okay. With this. Doesn't care about that. Doesn't care about this. No. About this. No. Okay. Well, I mean, he doesn't seem to care about anything. We've asked all the questions. Okay. Let's think this through. Okay. It's interesting. Well, at least interesting in the sense of I'm not quite sure what's going on yet. Okay. What can we do? We can go back here. We can try to present things. You don't care about that.
So this pistol belongs to the Kataki family, is that correct? It's one of the pieces we keep around. That is, we used to keep around. They're all gone now. Oh? Police came yesterday and took everything. Everything but my broom. Don't you think you should have given them that too? You kidding? Can't clean very well without a broom.
Okay. Anything? You don't care about that.
About these.
Oh, thanks for that. I owe you one.
I thought you might like them back, so...
Oh, no. Why don't you keep...
No, I don't. I couldn't, really.
I could use those in my magic act.
I'll pull shivs and pieces of the Godfathers out of them. Oh, jeezums. Okay.
Great, now your props are going from bland to dangerous.
What about this one?
Can you tell me if this knife belongs to Waki?
Oh, that's his knife, all right.
Bought it for him for his birthday. That's a pretty hardcore present.
I remember him falling asleep with it clutched in his arms.
Oh, I know the feeling. I bet he was just as happy as I was with my plastic spaghetti.
Okay. Care about this? Care about these? No. Care about this bowl? Care about this?
This is the mirror we found.
The hit and run, huh? It's funny how it all ties together like this. You chase after a hit and run and end up Waki's attorney. Of course, you'll find the real killer soon, won't you?
You would think. Okay. Interesting. I've already done this stuff, so yeah, there's no clues on this thing, so. Between 10:15 and 10:45, resulting from a bullet wound. Entry point right temple. Talked to her about a couple of things. I think I've presented everything that I can. No, you're not interested in anything. Okay, let's go here one more time. Nope. I don't think there's anything to examine here, right? Done all the leaves, I've done this.
Poor Mr. Eldoon, his Stan's been standing here since this whole thing started. Almost looks at home here in the park now. I think it should be made into a playhouse for children. I think its owner would disagree.
That's the whole stand. Our friend.
A mannequin put in place of the body. I think I've seen him by the police station.
He's forced to look at the ground now, day in and day out. It's kind of sad. Guess I'll check that again too and see.
The knife is sticking straight into the ground. Oh, and Wesley Stickler said in the trial today? Waki was very likely pointing this at the victim.
Well, technically it's facing the wrong way, but whatever.
Like he wanted to kill him. Yeah, that's the problem.
Anything else in here?
Trash can sticks next to the path here. I guess now we know it was Mr. Stickler who had them there. That's right, Trucy. What a web of lies grew from that one little act. And still remember that moment. You brandished them on high and shouted objection. That's what I want you to do, Trucy. Take that memory, gently lock it away deep in your heart, and never speak of it.
Alright, there really is nothing. Like I said, I tried to do like the leaves or anything. But there's nothing here. Alright. Let me see if I can examine this one more time. I see paint. And I see this. We've done that. We got that. We've got that. We've done this. Okay. Let's bring back to Eldoon's house. I present him with this. Does he care? No.
the mascot of Eldune's Noodles.
In the stand they sit, they drink tea from that bowl, and when they see the bottom, their face looks just like Mr. Salty's. Genius, no?
Very high concept.
Can't buy a trade if you don't love the tools, remember that.
Yes, sir. She's a thing for professionals, clearly.
You don't care about that. You don't care about this. Brought a knife. No. Care about this? No. Care about the gun? No. Care about the slippers? No. I am at a little bit of a loss with what I'm supposed to do. Right, because I've talked to everyone about everything. I've presented everything. Gone here and examined everything. Maybe the leaf isn't important. There's nothing here though. That's where we found those.
Oh, I'm always polite. That's part of being a performer. You know what Daddy says, it doesn't cost anything to be polite, and it could bring you more business. Typical. Just kidding, I really am grateful.
I don't understand. I feel like I've been everywhere. I feel like I've hit on basically everything, right? Because, like, nothing new here. The dog, and there's that. There's nothing new that looks out of place, though. There's still a police car, but, like...
Front entrance to the Maractus Clinic. The walls and posters, so while they polish, I can see my face in them. Wait, my hair is a little flat. There, perfect. That's for sure. I'm with the guard. No harm in asking. Excuse me?
Hey, it's you two from yesterday.
The same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday.
This is over in the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limits, so it's not involved.
But...
Part of off limits, do you not understand? Showing proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park, or beat it.
Are you serious? You had to examine the front of the clinic again? Gosh. Okay. But I can show. But we have the proof. Did I click through the option too fast? I have evidence. Oh no, it didn't. Police car. Okay. Maybe now I have to go to the park? Maybe that was the trigger? Yep, that was the okay. Ace Attorney strikes again.
Look at the crowd over by the park. Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene, but why are those girls screaming?
Oh, it must be Gavin.
I think I just heard someone say, "Oh my god, it's him!"
Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, if it isn't Air Forehead. Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans found me on my way out, just my luck.
Oh my god, he's so cool! Thus the screams.
New albums just come out, you know. Try waving to them, they love it.
Ooh, he's so cute!
They're so excited, it doesn't matter who waves to them, see?
This is surreal. So we're here investigating.
And I was on my way home when my haunt gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. Clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad, it looks like such a nice bike too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that.
It's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run. Why are you telling us this? Ah, machines. Tell me you share my angst, Air Forehead.
I ride a bicycle, actually?
In any event, I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case.
The detective? You mean the one in the lab coat?
Yeah, she's in a foul mood too. Be gentle. Auf Wiedersehen, baby.
Oh my god, there he goes!
And for the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies.
Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Apollo.
Nothing, he didn't leave anything behind. Alright. Well, there's someone's thing.
Huh? Does something about this scene look different to you? The blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there.
The white frock detective from yesterday. She seems to be apologizing reverently to the trash can.
She's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well.
Hey, you there.
If you're gonna talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please.
Oh, Detective Sky, hello. You seem as gloomy as ever.
This is miserable. Miserable! Just got a new kid and I can't even get the stuff to work. Everyone's all smiles for the glimmerous fob.
Glimmerous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin?
Or to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous?
When he walks, his shiny chains catch the sun and glimmer in my eyes. It's distracting.
Eat this bag of peanuts.
Speaking of distracting,
guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent. Unless she's trying out some sort of new forensics technique.
Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct? How do you know my daddy? I want details. Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident? I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. But you're a detective now. Well, I failed the test. But you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart. I always thought that too. And my heart is full of science. So I bought this kit through mail order. And I'm gonna test it here before the forensic team arrives. Are you sure that's okay? I won't lie, I'm not a fan of the man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way. Glamorous, right? Prosecutor should be cool, of wit and furrowed of brow. Less glamorous and more simorous, you know? No, actually I don't. Well, that's what happened 7 years... Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney badge. What? Really? He was the one? You mean you didn't know? You were one of his boys. Neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details. Then investigate. It's better you learned it for yourself anyway.
do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that. Oh, you want to know? Do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy. You splurged? You mean it wasn't police issue? What is it? I see a roller and glue. This is a footprint analysis kit. Footprint? It was raining on the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left. Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps? Right, the ground was muddy, so I had to protect it, as it was that night. Ever wanted to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your friend, student witness, for instance? So with that kit, right. What? Want to try this stuff out? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on opposing teams and all. Oh, pshaw, you're friends. And to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Because I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Oh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache. Footprint analysis, huh? Well, should I give it a go? Let's try it. Okay, I'll give it a go. That's the spirit. Right, allow me to explain. One moment. She's reading the instructions for her kit. Why does this not fill me with confidence? First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe print, we want to analyze. Taking the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? We're going to verify the defendant's account. Here's the place to start. Shoe prints prepare to be examined. Well, this is so exciting. Okay. Goes first. Pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it. How am I supposed to do that? Just press A where you want to pour the plaster. Like this. Okay. Doesn't look too hard. Run out of plaster and beaker before you're done. You have to start over. Okay. Oh. Not bad. You're handier with that than you look. What's that supposed to mean? On to the next step. Try the plaster until it turns white, right? Just press A to blast it with that dryer. There, give it a shot. Look, looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look. Okay. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? The roller to ink just the shoe print. Hold the roller tight now with A and roll it up and down. Keep going till you get enough ink on there for a good print. Okay. What you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes. Alright, he's got gum in his shoe. Let's see if we get a match. Okay. Well, if these are the defendants... Yep, that is a match. Why does he have gum on his shoe? So the shoe prints belong to Walkie-Talkie after all. He was in the park on the night of the crime. Wow, we can almost see the signs at work. Don't you love it? Nothing feels better. He's definitely way more into this than I am. Let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here solving the case with science. I'll certainly brighten her mood. Can I examine this leaf yet? Here. Tarps that yesterday are gone. I wonder why Detective Sky put them out. Yeah, the only thing they were covering is the ground. Oh, I think I see something there. A print.
Print. Alright, well, okay, let's see what we can find. Footprint analysis.
Why did we give it another go? Why not leave no print unanalyzed, I say.
Let's do this one next. Let's confirm that it was indeed this person. Looks like it, okay. I guess that was enough. All right, let's see what we got. Isn't much actually here. Okay. It's very flat, there's almost no treading on it. Oh, there's a nail in it though. So let's see if this is you. Yep, okay, so this is your print.
So these shoe prints belong to Wesley Stickler. This confirms his testimony, the final version of it at least. Now we know where he was standing.
Alright, let's do the last footprint. And this one theoretically shouldn't exist. Okay. Okay, that was enough like here apparently. Alright. Yep, and there's the leaf. Should be pretty flat minus the leaf, so we know which one that is. Yep.
Huh, that's funny. That's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? This is strange, so smooth. Except for the part with the leaf. See, without even looking, this print doesn't match any print on our list. A mystery print. They say the Maractus Clinic... Hey! What? This slipper, look right here. I think I see a toe mark. A toe mark? You think we can get a print off that? Sure, toes have prints just like fingers do, you know. So a clue might be a gold mine. There's one problem. The police station doesn't keep a record of toe prints, so we won't know whose it is. I guess that would be too much to hope for. Still, it might be useful somehow. Let's analyze it.
Great.
Far too smooth to be from a regular shoe. It's a shoe print of some kind, though, that's certain. Still, I wonder what it's doing here. It's right next to the Eldoon's noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Hey, you. Yes? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left the mystery shoe print? It does remind me of something. That would leave a print like that.
Okay, just out of order.
Well, I think it's these. Slippers, actually. Slippers? What would slippers be doing out here? But look at the bottom, see? It's covered with paint except for... See right here? That spot is shaped like a leaf. What if a leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped in paint? Makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, something's written on them. The Maractus Clinic? Exactly, the victim's clinic. Wait, that means that someone from the clinic was involved.
Yup.
Why is she just standing there eating? I'm Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask. What? Can you get us access to the Maractus clinic? The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected. And it's off limits until we prove they are. Should be able to do something for you, yes. Really? Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to police officer on duty.
Allow clinic access to the magician and attorney and prosecutor Gavin's name. Oh, okay. She really doesn't like him. He's gonna forge a note from him. Can we do the toe print? Oh, there we go.
I wonder, could this be a print? Why wouldn't there be a thing? Oh, you mean a toe print. Good call, Apollo. I bet we can analyze it just like a regular print. It could be a vital piece of evidence.
All right. Da, 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 da. Cake it on, cake it on. Don't think they look exactly like that, but close enough, I guess. I haven't looked at my toes recently, so I can't confirm that. Alright, well, we have a toe print.
It worked. It looks like a big toe, maybe. I feel like the case is solved already. What's next? We have to match the print, right? Right, let's match it. Wait. The detective didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo. Oh, good point. Maybe we should ask her, get some expert advice. I guess so. I'm not sure she really qualifies as an expert.
Can I just for this? I don't see any prints, so I guess not. Okay.
Quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is.
I just gotta go around printing people's toes. It'll be fine. Can we check the wikifeet records?
Well, there's a way of finding out, of course. There is? What? All you need is a sample of the same toe print off another shoe, for instance. Alright, so if the prints match, you know the same person wore both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person?
I don't know. I don't have another shoe. Well, I guess we have to go to the clinic, and I guess there might be shoes. Because yeah, I have no shoes. Okay.
No, I can't think of anything I might have with a toe print on it. Well, it was too much for hope for, I suppose. Let me know if you find something.
All right. So I know what we need to do there. Save here. Okay, let's move. Yeah, we've done all the talks. Yeah, okay. So let's move back. And then move Shell Dune's house. So that we can present this and be done with it. Ah, you two again. When oh when will you learn? Let me however you want, you're not getting it today.
I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look at what we have.
What's this? Detective Sky. Yesterday was Prosecutor Gavin, today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two, really? Now he's suspicious again. Well, you got the orders. I'm gonna let you in.
Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo.
Alright, let's see what we can find. Well, there's a missing set of shoes. Oh. What? Why are there so many noodles in here? Well, that answers that. I think we know who it was. Just don't know the why yet.
Kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it? This place has a connection to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it. The police guy out front wasn't so sure. Beyond it being where the victim lived, looks like the police team's gone home for the day. There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo.
Oh, there's some clues. Like all of these.
Look at all these bowls. They're from Eldoon's noodles. They're Mr. Salty. And I think we figured something out. I think we have. Mr. Eldoon must do takeout. Not exactly what I was thinking. All the bowls have been washed clean. We found our first clue, Trucy.
And these.
It's a single pair of sandals here. Hey, but why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients. Or maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Maractus? You'd think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. And if this patient or visitor isn't still here, why'd they leave without their shoes? I'm gonna take a closer look at these just in case.
Yep. Alright, well, we have the shoes now. It's missing sandals.
These must be the slippers for patients at the clinic. Same as the pair we found, of course. Look, a single pair is missing on the rack here too. And ours have paint on the bottoms, which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder. Right. Paint's from the hit and run after all. What were a pair of clinic slippers doing in a trash can? And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run?
That is a good question.
Clinic reception desk. No one's here, of course. There's a small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Brutal, but effective. Look, this door says doctor's office. Think this is the victim's private office? It's not locked. Too bad. Why too bad? I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine.
Cool. So we have another kleptomaniac.
Like those little bike locks? Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around. That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about. Apollo? That sound came from behind this door. Someone's in there. Let's check it out, Trucy. A break-in? They left through that window. Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now. Must be your experience as a chaser talking. Well, we should tell the police. Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance. You're right. She's better at this than I am. Well, one thing's for certain. Clinic and our murder case. We're looking pretty related now.
Indeed.
Books and papers are scattered around the room. Oh, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry. And the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. But the juice that spilled out of that cup, it's dry. So, the messy one wasn't our burglar just now? Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it.
Interesting. Oh, why is there like grape juice on the ground? Come on, Phoenix. What's this?
What implant has seen better days? That doesn't make sense either. What doesn't? Normally burglars are looking for valuables, right? That's true, that's what I would do if I were a burglar. So why look under a potted plant? Maybe they're looking for the key to the safe. I've heard of people putting their house keys under plants, but the keys to a safe? Then maybe that burglar was looking for the house keys. getting nowhere fast. What a cute little safe. It looks like a 4-digit lock. A 4-digit 79. Someone's already entered two numbers, Apollo. 79. Wait, do you think the burglar just now was trying to open it? I wonder what's inside the safe. Is there any way we can figure out the last two numbers? We know the first two are 7 and 9. Maybe there's something in the court record. 7 and 9. Jeez. I mean, that could be, but why would it be that? Which would be 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 6 or 6, 9. Anything? No. June 14th. 46 could be his age. Hold on. Actually, I have this. It's our friend. Yeah, it was 46. I don't think there was anyone that was 79 though, is there? No. 56, 19. June, fourth boss, defendant, clinic. Maybe they can help us figure out the last two numbers. I wonder. Don't you think? Well, I suppose. Maybe something could finger which. Oh, yes. I understand now. Actually, yes, it is. Okay, I know what to do now. Yes, there is something in there that could help you figure it out. We're dusting for prints. Okay. I understand now. Took me a second. Yep. We have this. When you press the buttons, you have to touch them. With your finger, right? Would leave a print. If you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? If we can find the buttons with fingerprints, we'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo. Okay. You need to find his and not the... It's really caking on there. 7925. Look, you see the oily finger residue clearly. Look at 7 and 9. These are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves. We might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Give it a shot. 7952. Yep. There's a... Is that a bullet in the safe? It opened. Oh. This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it. An x-ray... can't make heads or tails of it. I can't read the chart either. It's all in medical speak. But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient, it says... Wikifeet. So this is Waki, our client's chart, huh? Why would this one chart be here in the safe? See, the physician's here says Palmaractus. Hey, what is it, Apollo? Look where it says who filed the chart. Nurse Alita Tiala. Yup. Alita Tialita is Waki's fiance. That's one Ida too many, Apollo. Apollo? Never mind that. What's her name doing here? How should I know? Well, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic. Not that she neglected to mention this before now. Sure, she had her reasons. So Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus clinic, and she had access to Waki Kataki's medical chart. You got the I and I wrong, Apollo? Be very interested to find out what this chart says. Could help us decipher this. Ah, I know what we could do. Oh, you literally can't read it. It just says bullet lodged in your heart. Okay. Alright, we have to do more stuff here, but can I actually look at this? ID 004649, nurse. Okay, yeah, it just says bullet lodged in your heart. 27 is written on it for some reason. Okay. What's this? This looks like a bullet hole. I can still see the bullet sticking out of it. Why is it in the middle of the safe? And the bullet came out. The tip's all squished. Not surprising, given that it was forced into a metal safe. This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure. It sure does. But the safe was open, because there's not a hole in the front of the safe, clearly. Well, there are groove marks. We're probably gonna have to... Do you think Alita is working for the Rivali family? Probably. Is that it? Yeah, that's the only thing I can look at here. Okay. What are these? Oh, what are those? Almost covered with beakers. Something's moving inside that one. You look, Apollo. Hey, look yourself. You can't. Oh, it's a goldfish. Oh, they're all fish, so many kinds. Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. Lamp on the floor. Kind of expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken. Broken? Don't you mean burnt out? No, our cap roller must have dropped it. Why is it standing up on the floor like that then? Look at the cord. Oh, there's a red splotch on part of the cord. You think that's blood? Maybe. It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish. Something definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure. Do you think it's... Well, it wouldn't make sense for it to be paint. Oh. Oh yeah, the bulb is broken. Nothing else weird going on here. The bulb's broken, it won't turn on. Oh, how is it broken? Don't touch that, you'll cut yourself. Yeah, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice. My finger. You're bleeding, let me see that. Wait. Magic blood. Gotcha. Please don't do that again. Enough to worry about without my coworkers injuring themselves on the evidence. What runs to the lamp? There's a red stain on it. I wonder what left the stain. And I know, maybe it was left there by a red marker. Like they were trying to write their name and slipped. Why would anyone write their name on a lamp cord? We gotta let people know it's your lamp. I used to write my name on my magic ropes. Okay. Anything else here? This is done. This is done.
This is done. This is done. Okay, so the window. The window's ajar. It's ajar. Looks like a window to me. This must be how our burglar escaped. I wonder who it was. Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick here. Man, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least. I'd give it a month myself. Whoever broke in obviously needed to break in today. Probably to get this medical chart. Alright, let's move back to the clinic. Let's move to Eldoon's house. Let's do a safety save. Oh, he's not here, right. Let's go to the Kentucky Mansion. Let's go to the park. I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how'd you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science. Next, you'll have us analyzing face prints. Let's ask Detective Sky to help us, Apollo. Indeed. Let's see if I can present these. Yes, yes. Did you find something? Well, scientifically speaking, these are a pair of women's sandals. Pretty cute, too. We found them in the lobby at the Maractus Clinic. Say, this sandal has a toe mark. A toe mark? You mean a toe print? That I do. You can analyze it just like a fingerprint. So a clue might be a real windfall. Oh, there's one problem. Okay, yes, we know. Okay. Okay, let's see. There we go. Feet. Hey, Apollo, you think this could be a toe print? Maybe we can get a print off of this. Let's try it out. Let's go. So it is Alita. She was probably hiding in the noodle cart. But then, based on time of death and when they hit, maybe she needed to run and get to the clinic? And that's why? And maybe she just stepped in the paint as she went to throw them away? But I don't know. Are you serious? Hey, it worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe. But wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print. Is there such a thing as a list of toe prints? Good point. If there is, Detective Sky didn't give it to us. Okay. There are more prints to analyze. And quick, step in that mud over there. Oh, geez, okay. Now do I present it? Now that we have the print? These sandals, that's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Okay, we're gonna go through this part again. Sample off another shoe. Yes, we do have another shoe. Detective Sky, can you compare this sample with this other print? Take that! This pair of slippers, toe print and all. Oh, the print on these is nice and clear too. It just makes our job easy. Can you analyze it for us? Of course, hang on. Bingo. Gosh, I'm good. Hey, we're the ones who found the prints.
A perfect match. The same person wore these sandals and slippers. I was afraid of that. All I have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know? I can't say. Not yet. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth.
All right. Let's move. See if Eldoon is back yet. He is not. Okay. Let's see. Detention center? New things? Yep, okay. We still need to determine... We still need to find Eldoon to help us decipher the medical chart. It should be one of the last things we need.
Well, the time of the decision is upon us. Which one of you our two jailbirds do you want to talk to?
Excuse me. Both detainees are currently in questioning to corroborate their accounts.
Mr. Stickler and Walkie, both of them? I pity the questioner. Guess we'll be back then.
Did we really need to come here to do that? Okay, now can we go to Eldoon's house? No, interesting, okay. Kentucky Mansion? No. Now do we go see Phoenix? Yes, okay. Now we see Phoenix.
Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? You want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself? Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago, please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Slight detour in this murder investigation.
7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius.
Oh?
I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It's all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes, he was only 17 years old at the time. 17 years old? Still high school. He took the bar exam abroad in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. My shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you.
What did you do, Phoenix?
Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forging attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. What about what happened in my first trial? Didn't you notice at today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence. Talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. Naughty magician's trick. I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence, maybe I didn't. Doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright. It's like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery for now.
I wonder if that's all I needed. We'll be back, I'm sure. Yes, we will. Okay, hold on. Let's go here first. Detention center. Did that trigger anything? It did. Okay, that was it.
Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's... Oh, you again.
Do you always have to announce your entrances like that?
Man, oh man. Man, my old man, man. I'm all in a funk and it's his fault.
I can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson, and failed, clearly.
You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course, I don't care if they lock me up, I'm ready to go.
Some days I wonder why I do what I do.
Hey man, you won't see me bugging about 1 or 2 guilty charges.
But what if you're found guilty of murder?
Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they?
I'm pretty sure in these games they do.
You didn't really do it, did you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
I learned one thing today, it's that silence speaks louder than words.
Man, my old man is whack, disappointing, that's what he is.
I heard he wants to leave the mob.
Or my dead body. I spent my life trying to keep it real, being an OG and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of the clink, that's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kitaki family.
Please don't talk as though it's assumed you're going to jail. For my sake.
Oh, what's that? Some kind of x-ray?
Wait, that's right, Waki, it's yours.
Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right?
I don't think he gets it, Apollo. Take a closer look here in particular. Where it says nurse, it's signed Alita Tiala.
Huh? You lawyers do your homework.
So you met Miss Tiala when you...
Yeah, I met her at the clinic, so?
Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting?
Fine, I'll tell you now. How we met if you want to know that bad. About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure. They came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks.
The Maractus Clinic.
That's where I met her, my fallen angel.
You mean Alita Tiala?
She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say? The bad guy always gets the ladies.
Right.
She was done with that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said? What did she say? Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet, like on the down low, know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you'll marry me.
So, that was the proposal?
You know it, an oath of love right there in the hospital room. Just like that, it was done. And we're out of there. See you later, bye.
I'm about that op.
Yeah, it didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me.
This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said?
Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G, you know what I'm saying?
But didn't you learn about the bullet at the checkup?
Yeah. That's when I knew that doctor had to pay. And I figured I could get that cap pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, you ever had a health checkup before?
Oh, sorry, incidentally, had you ever had a checkup before?
Nah, my old man suddenly gets the idea when we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean.
The plot thickens. Hey, are these your girlfriend's shoes, by the way?
Lucky, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her.
For Miss Tiala?
Yeah, a birthday present. She's got mad little feet, so cute, man.
So these sandals are hers. Yeah, I kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes?
Yep. Well, that's basically all we need to do here. Shall we move? I think we've done all we can here. Alright. Let's present this to Aldoon. We gotta be wrapping up the investigation soon, I would imagine.
Mr. Aldoon, we've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Trucy doll?
Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like expert advice. I suppose he is a doctor still. Mr. Aldoon, is everything okay?
I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good.
Mr. Aldoon. Mr. Aldoon, could you take a look at this?
A medical chart. Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics.
Yeah, HIPAA and all that.
Why the sudden silence, Mr. Aldoon?
What? What's going on here?
That's what we want to know. That chart belongs to my client. He's on trial on suspicion of murder.
On trial? That's crazy. Can't put him on trial. He's ABD.
Huh?
ABD?
All but dead. He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer.
Can you tell us why?
Oh. It was noodles. It was not hair.
Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son.
No way. Like he's a completely different person.
Well, according to this chart, this walkie-talkie feller's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right upside his heart.
That's right.
Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation's already finished. You can still see that bullet stuck in there.
Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it?
Well, the only reason I can think of, it was too tricky to operate on.
What?
That bullet's snug as a bug there next to the aorta, just connected to the heart. Heck, that scrap of metal's just surrounded by blood vessels, kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side, and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doc be eager to fill with.
You mean?
A miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. Take more than a miracle to take it out. Take a magician.
I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet.
Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, and bullets on the move. Give him another half a year tops.
But Walkie's operation was already half a year ago.
That's why I'm saying you're out of time. That kid shouldn't be on trial, he should be on an operating table.
Great, just great. How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there?
I had a pretty good idea of how he felt. An emergency operation, he's got the kid's chest open on the table. And he finds that bullet, that's despair right there, Trucy doll, cold despair.
Despair?
And the only thing he could do was sew the boy back up. Wasn't exactly in a situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out.
The Kitakis.
You bet. This kid's their only son, I hear. So he skips the operation and Walkie's back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold.
How awful.
And which doctor would they take him to, Maractus? His
It's got enough ties to them. You could probably cover up the truth of what happened.
That's just horrible. You left Walkie to die?
The darkness in this world, Trucy doll, waiting, hungry. Compared to it, these gangs' turf wars are like kid games. Never against real evil. Well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. Take you all the same.
You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Aldoon? You could operate on Walkie, couldn't you?
I wish.
What?
I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even in the world.
So Walkie...
It's really lucky to be alive even now.
No. There's one problem. Apollo? This chart, look at the nurse section. Alita Tiala. That's right, this operation was how they met. Now the problem is she knew. She knew about Walkie's condition, guaranteed. Why didn't she ever tell him? Doesn't make sense. I mean, if she knew her patient was in serious danger, I think she'd want to get the second operation before getting engaged. What was she thinking, Apollo? What were you thinking, Alita Tiala?
Well, know exactly what I was thinking. Know exactly what was going on. Telling you, she's working for the Rivali family. The bullet in the safe is probably the same as the bullet in his chest. There's no real way to confirm that. Or it could be from the bullet that was fired, but from the gun that we do have. But she's probably working for the Rivali family. Marries into that family. The patriarch, or the next patriarch, dies. She becomes the next in line for the throne of the mob. And just like that, she has all the power. It's pretty obvious to me. But that is where we will call it for tonight. We will be back on Saturday for trial day 2, which will probably, at this point, be the last day of the trial. And now we just got to put all the pieces together. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, whether you're watching here live on Twitch or later on YouTube, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever it is you are in the world. Please remember to stay hydrated, eat some food, get some rest, take care of yourself the best that you can. And so with that, please have a wonderful night, and bye-bye.